I'm Mike Hebert, owner of Cantex Roofing and Construction. Every day is game day, and we'll get it right when it comes to your roofing, construction, windows, and mirrors. Call Cantex Roofing and Construction today. Together, we are one serving you.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
We got it all fixed. Maybe. It's the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score and 107thescore.com. Chois Woodman, Chris Snead, Lucas, and intern Logan across the way. Y'all continue to chime in on the Yates Flooring Center chat line. We appreciate the participation. Last day of July here on 100.7.
They say it like it's a bad thing.
No, I didn't. Did I say that like it was a bad thing?
They were talking about, it's the last Thursday in July. It's the last...
I'm happy it's the last day in July because that means we turn towards football season.
I mean, it is all football all the time.
So, okay. So the wife, apparently, she can't hear me because she doesn't have her phone to listen in New Mexico right now. She is one of the most scattered people ever.
Oh, he just threw his wife under the bus.
Keeping up with her phone or her keys. And fortunately, there's the whole Find My app. So I could actually track her phone, which she lost, and it's on a bus somewhere in Glorieta, New Mexico, because they're all traveling back this direction. Because she's works for the church.
Is it heading back towards Lubbock?
It's moving. I can see her phone moving, so that's good. That's not
that's good. It's actually heading in the right direction.
It's heading somewhere. Now we hope it's on a bus that's going towards Lubbock and not Amarillo.
Can you reach someone on that bus?
I don't know which bus it is.
Just
all I see is buses, just a floating little.
All buses just say, "Hey, there's a phone that doesn't belong on this bus."
But it might. Here's
could it be on the bus she's on?
Here's the catch. It may not even be on the bus she's on. Probably isn't. Most likely, if I know my wife. Like, we found her phone in the fridge sometimes. We found her... If I know her the way I think I do, this is underneath the bus with all the luggage. That's my guess. Because they've probably pinged it with the watch and done all that, and they can't find it, so it's probably under the bus with all the luggage. She probably set it down. Load up.
Talk about throwing somebody under the bus.
Literally. No, she just threw her phone under the bus.
Oh, my gosh.
That's my guess. So I'm sure they'll try to hunt and search and all that fun stuff later.
You are something else, Choice.
No, she doesn't care. She would make fun of herself. I would
never ever dog my wife on the radio like that.
Sue would be just fine with it too.
No.
No?
No, I would. She would tell me, I really don't appreciate being on the radio like that.
Really? Okay. Well, maybe I just haven't learned as well yet. Well, I've only been married.
Be married for 30 years, and
13 years.
That'll show up.
So there we go.
13 years, huh?
Yeah, 13.
Wow.
What?
Seems like I just remember like you got married yesterday. That stunned wedding photo of yours. You guys both look like you're just like, what the hell did we just do?
Yeah, why didn't you go?
I don't think I got that invitation.
I don't know if you did. I don't know if we were that tight yet.
We weren't tight like that back then, and I don't ever.
You don't hold it over me?
No, I don't.
Okay, good. Thank you. No, it was one of those more limited weddings where...
Now, if you have a renewal of vows and I don't get an invitation, we're going to have words.
What if it's in Hawaii?
Well, I mean, once again, especially if I get an invitation.
better get one.
We will have definite words.
Hey, you know what? My wife's not the only one that makes mistakes.
Uh-oh.
I do too, but sometime. I haven't figured out when. Have you seen... the reports that have come out from Celsius energy drinks. You don't have to. No, I'm pretty sure you would know why there's a recall if that was a Celsius over there.
What's going on?
Celsius has recalled their energy drinks because some of the energy drinks have been inadvertently filled with High Noon vodka seltzer. This is a real story.
That is awesome.
This is real.
How does that even happen?
I know. That's exactly what. Here's your sources: New York Times, NPR. This is a very real story out there. They have accidentally. So some of the reports say that the cans were mislabeled, so they put the wrong label on the Celsius label on the can, or that I don't know how it happens. I guess it's all bottled or canned in the same place. But High Noon vodka seltzer. So you might be like, I saw a whole lot of people saying, this isn't me going to the store to buy a whole bunch of Celsius up right now so I can make it look like I'm drinking an energy drink at work.
Wow! At work. Oh, wow.
Can you imagine doing that? Cracking open one, being like, I'm kind of tired right now. I'm going to start a show.
That's a pick me up.
Drink a Celsius, and whoa. That is ripe. So, so they have done a recall.
Is it a voluntary recall?
I think it's
What if I bring the cans back? They're empty, though.
Whoa. My kid drank. If you say my kid drank this, then they'll probably give me a bunch of money.
Yeah,
that's all you got to do. Some of these packs contain cans that are filled with High Noon vodka seltzer alcohol and are mislabeled Celsius Astro Vibe. Astro Vibe's the one, by the way.
I wouldn't drink that.
Energy drink, Sparkling Blue Raz Edition.
I wouldn't drink that.
As well, with the silver top.
So
they've specified which ones exactly.
I only like the grape and the grape, the strawberry, and the orange.
Celsius said in a statement that the packaging supplier mistakenly shipped empty cans of the energy drink to High Noon's production facility, which then they filled with vodka seltzer and packed them into their 12 packs.
Nice.
That is wild.
So wait a second. They sent the labeled empty High Noons, and the folks over there just said, "Hey, this says Celsius over here. We package High Noon over here.
We don't care.
Screw it. Just do it. Just put it in there. We'll send it out."
Yeah, it was a third-party packaging supplier. Third-party packaging.
We just fill it. We don't look at it. We don't verify it. That's up to you.
Can you verify that?
Can you imagine that? The guys on the line.
You're like, yeah, just go with it, man.
It's like in Trading Places. You know, at the end of the movie when they put the guy in the gorilla suit in there with the two gorillas, with the other gorilla. This is if one gorilla going back to Africa. Oh, one gorilla, two gorilla. Look, they're in love. What's the difference? It's love.
It's love.
And there was a lot of gorilla going on.
Let's see.
One gorilla, two gorilla.
Back to the Yates Flooring Center chat line. I'm afraid that we're going to get a trade, but it's going to be like the 23 Austin Hedges trade. But in 23, we also got Scherzer and Jordan Montgomery, so the Hedges acquisition wasn't a huge yawn. Yeah, if you want to do 3 trades and miss on one and hit on the 2 like Scherzer and Jordan Montgomery, then I'm all for that.
And you know, the bigger ones usually come down to the wire. You know, because the bigger ones usually...
I remember the Montgomery one was announced about 4 o'clock when the 3 o'clock deadline was, because they got it done right at the wire.
And it takes a while for those to come out. But you also have to remember, the biggest deals are the ones, the guys who have the no trade clauses, because they've got to go and make those guys...
Yeah.
There's certain things. And like the Scherzer one was, he had to approve the no trade clause to the Rangers.
Yeah, I think he had a handful of teams that were.
And I don't think the Rangers were on the
list, but he did.
Because they were in contention.
They were in contention. Yeah, I believe that was the case. They're one of the hottest teams in baseball. Do you mess with it?
Yes.
The Rangers.
You still your bullpen.
Yeah, you're not going to mess anything up by getting a good bullpen.
You need a bullpen arm. It wouldn't hurt to get a bat. You could use a first baseman. You could use a
corner. If you want to replace Jock Peterson, and that's what you do.
If you don't get a relief pitcher, you got to get a corner infielder, and I'm not talking about third base.
Yeah. Chuck Hines seems to think that Kent State will be our North Texas this year. I don't get that with him or get the Oregon State thing with Jeff McGuire. I think either one of them. Look, Oregon State's going to have more of a pulse, but these are 2 games you better win running away. And Kent State is was literally the worst team in FBS football last year.
And remember why that game's on your schedule.
Because you wanted
an extra home, so you bought out of the Colorado State game. You should be on the road at Colorado State this year, and you bought out of it to give you, the fans, a 7th home game, so you could enjoy this team 7 times instead of 6. And I got no problem with it. Remember the year that we put up on a pedestal, the year that we all love so much. Do you remember the home football schedule? Who it included? Indiana State, UMass. I don't think anyone's complaining about that at the end of the year. When you're 11-0, I don't think anyone's complaining about who the first two of those were.
No, if you get to the end goal, what you want, then those first 3 games are going to be
You know what happens when Bama and Georgia and those guys play Western Carolina and Presbyterian? You know what they do? They salute and move on. Nobody complains about those games.
Yep. All right, we've got Kailey's Daily coming up next on 100.7 The Score.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Well, that, I have to say thank Chois Woodman, Chris Snead, and Thomas Dye has decided to join us today. What have you been doing? Just sleeping in?
I was at the press conference.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Anything
We get
out of
any-
that?
yeah, we get anything good?
Any breaking news?
Bryce Ramirez got married in Wyoming.
Okay.
There we go.
In Wyoming. That's pretty. Like, is she from Wyoming or is this just like,
She's from Houston.
okay, so this is like a destination thing. Bryce Ramirez. Like,
Wait, what destination wedding ends up in Wyoming?
people that like the mountains?
I like the mountains, but I'm not going to go to Wyoming.
I would.
Okay.
I would, yeah.
I mean, never mind. I'm not
mean, we got-
poo-pooing you for it. You know what? I take everything I just said back. I'm not poo-pooing anyone that wants to go to Wyoming for their wedding.
We got married in the mountains of New Mexico, NoCal mountains, so
Okay.
it's not the prettiest mountains in the world, but it was a good setting.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they just got eloped. I don't think it was like an actual like ceremony or
Okay.
anything.
Elope.
Yep.
They really like the show Yellowstone and want to go check things out.
That's in
Guess so,
Montana.
Yeah.
Well,
The
park
national parks in
crosses over
Wyoming,
both, yeah.
but the show is in Montana.
Okay.
Let's do a little Kailey's Dailies.
Let's.
Caca. Caca. It's time for Kailey's Dailies, brought to you each and every day by, of course,
Me.
me.
Oh.
Suck it, Chuck. Kailey says, Timothy, Choice, Logan, Lucas, whoever else is in there. Kailey says, welcome back to New Term Tuesday on a Thursday. This was supposed to be on Tuesday, but we had all the Tech Media Day.
That's right.
So during Shark Week, you probably heard the terms like pelagic, and benthic. Say it with confidence. Today,
I haven't heard of those terms, Sneak.
pelagic, or benthic being thrown around. Today we'll explore the differences between those two words and what they mean in two aquatic ecosystems. Pelagic and benthic are scientific terms used to describe the top and bottom water columns of both fresh water and ocean water ecosystems. Different organisms that occupy them and these spaces based on their UV light needs. Pelagic species occupy the top layer of water column, and the open ocean are characterized by their light-seeking tendencies and their ability to see distances in clear waters. Examples of pelagic species include
The Mako shark.
a shark, yes.
Dang it. Thought you were
Sharks
going
and-
specific.
Sharks in general. Anything else? Two more.
Probably porpoises. and
Or dolphins. Yeah, dolphins. And finally,
Whales.
tuna. All right. Benthic species occupy the
confident.
bottom of the ocean and the bottom of their water systems. This area has species that don't require light to thrive and see in more of a pitch black water. Examples of benthic species include
The lionfish.
corals, sea stars, and polysheet worms.
That was my third guess. Polysheet worms.
Polysheet.
Sheite?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's a word I can't pronounce.
Careful.
It's got polys.
That means many.
That's Kailey's Dailies.
Thank you, Kailey. For taking your dad on an adventure.
Yeah. That's what I get for not
I do
reading
have
before.
a request.
Okay, put it out there. She listens to this, and she'll do it.
Kaylee, I want to learn more about the pistol shrimp.
Didn't she do this one already?
She probably has. I haven't been here for every single one of them.
I think she did, but go ahead. Kailey, Choice wants the pistol shrimp.
I like the pistol shrimp. So if you have already done it recently, then we can wait another.
Well, you can get an in-depth like part 2.
Sure. It's awesome.
Pistol shrimp?
Yep. What do you want? What do you want to talk about here? I got a handful of things.
You go where you want to go.
I mean, we got Costco tickets, Big 12 Venn diagrams, Madden ratings.
I don't want to hear about Madden ratings. I do not want to hear about that because man has not invented a meter that can measure how little I care about Madden, and I know people do, but I'm not one of them.
That's fine.
I saw the Costco thing. That's very interesting, and the Venn diagram. I'm curious about the Venn diagram.
Okay, the Venn diagram. We'll get to the Costco too. Venn diagram of the Big 12. It's Venn diagram of Big 12 men's major sports success.
Okay.
Last year, we did not have a single team that sat in the middle of all three.
That were successful in all three?
We're talking postseason of all three, football, basketball, and baseball.
We were very close. No, we weren't.
No, baseball was not close.
Yeah,
Texas Tech is one of 4 teams that overlapped with a bowl game and March Madness.
Okay. Would the net count on that too?
Not for this.
Okay, so it's just only NCAA tournament.
So NCAA tournament, bowl season, and NCAA baseball tournament.
Okay,
that's what counts. There are 2 schools that did nothing.
Wow.
That did not hit the
West Virginia.
No, West Virginia made it in 2 things.
Oh, it's not baseball. Forgot about baseball.
And they made a bowl game.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember.
I forgot that
they were 6 wins when they showed up here. So
Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State made it in baseball.
Oh, that's right. They hosted. Forgot.
They
didn't host. They were 2 seeded
UCF, right?
UCF is one of them.
Wow.
These are the 2 what you could call the most useless teams in the Big 12 last year. I'm not saying that
not Cincinnati.
UCF was one of them.
Cincinnati went to the postseason baseball.
You're correct. Baseball only for Cincy.
Yeah.
Houston was basketball only. They were the only basketball only. Colorado was the only team that was a bowl only.
Wow.
They don't have baseball, and then they didn't make it in basketball. Utah is our other one. The other most useless.
Utah?
Utah doesn't have baseball. They were bad in basketball, and they didn't make a bowl game.
They played baseball. They just weren't any good at it.
That's right.
We didn't play
that's how
shit.
bad. Yeah, that's how bad they are in baseball. I forget that they're
not good at it.
No, they've invested some, but anyway. So 0 teams. That's crazy. Out of 16 teams, now, you got 3 that aren't. 3 don't have baseball, or are we 4?
2 actually.
Are we just
Colorado.
2 now? Okay, that's right. That's right. So 2 that aren't eligible.
Because the schedule works out again now.
But you got 16 teams, and none of them checked all 3 boxes.
Oof.
None of them. 4 were basketball and football, which were Baylor, Tech, BYU, and Iowa State. 4 were football and baseball, Arizona State, TCU, West Virginia, Kansas State. 2 were basketball and baseball, Kansas and Arizona. But none of them were able to be in the middle of that Venn diagram. Or is it Celsius ad?
Celsius ad.
Who knew?
And they were showing firefighters.
They're listening to us.
Firefighters going down to a fire. I'm kind of thinking, what if they got the high noon?
Did you hear our Celsius story before you walked in, or have you already seen this?
Yeah, I was in that for that segment.
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
man.
That's crazy.
Are you going to buy Celsius after this?
Oh, yeah. They can't check my ID.
Well, so does
I was about to say, you are 21 now, right?
Does the converse happen where somebody went out and bought High Noons, just got a bunch of orange Celsius?
I bet people are like disappointed in that, right?
This sucks.
This Astro Vibe does not taste anything like vodka
this is not
seltzer.
Good.
This is
Where's
not
the buzz?
Seltzer.
Where's the buzz?
Yeah. Oh, so Costco tickets.
Yeah.
This is rather interesting, and I know this has happened before, but Costco is selling discounted 2-ticket packages for South Carolina, Purdue, Louisville, Virginia. Here's your 2 Big 12s. Baylor, Oklahoma State, Tulane, UConn, Louisiana, Western Michigan, Kennesaw State, and Idaho home games. It varies for $49.99 to $99.99 for 2 tickets, by the way. Some include a $20 food and beverage credit.
And these are like all upper
pass.
level seats, like this, like the sell the nether regions of the stadium.
Yes. So you're selling the upper level. I was surprised to see South Carolina on this because that's a team that really supports.
They are I was surprised to see that too because in my years in the league, I mean, they are a team. They're going to put 90,000 in Bryce Denny, Women's Bryce Stadium.
Yeah.
No matter what. And remember, their crowd was so hype and so good. They filmed the program there. They used their crowd to film the program.
Yeah.
That is interesting that they would, but
I think that's a list you don't want to be on, though.
I kind of think that is too. I don't think that we should be. You don't want to sell your tickets at Costco.
Yeah, if you're having to sell your tickets at Costco, it means you're not.
Is it like a vending machine when you walk up there?
No, I think it's like those little cardboard things that you get to go take it to the front. I think it's like you got to go take this so that someone can hand you your tickets.
Wow, interesting.
I have no idea.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. Will I? Will I see you tomorrow? Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
That's the plan.
That's 5 days in a row. That's a streak.
Record.
That's a streak.
It's the bottom line on 100.7 The Score.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
Woodman, got intern Logan and Thomas Dye across the way handling this. Y'all keep hitting us up if you'd like to do so. Your thoughts, comments, questions, all of it welcome on the Yates Flooring Center chat line via that 100.7 The Score mobile app, which you can carry just about anywhere with you, even listening out in Ozone, Idaho.
The Ozone.
Jamie.
Choicer.
Here about 15 minutes or so, there's a football player that, former Texas Tech football player that has a beef with you that we need to bring up. So,
only one?
Well, the only one that's reached out to me that he wants to share a beef with you. So,
this is a true story.
This is real. This is very real. So,
former Texas Tech football player.
Former Texas Tech football player. I'll let your mind wander. We'll get to that in like 10 minutes or so.
Good.
We'll start off with NFL, though. They being the folks out west, have given every NFL team's longest winning streaks or losing streaks their chances at the longest winning streaks or losing streaks. They've got numbers on it, over-unders, basically.
Okay.
We'll hone in on the Dallas Cowboys because that's kind of the focus around here. I'll let you pull up the schedule if you'd like to, if that makes it. You don't have the Cowboys schedule memorized, do you?
I do not. What's the longest?
I want you to tell me what Vegas says is going to be the longest winning streak or losing streak that you can bet on.
Okay.
I could tell you what their longest streaks were last year too. Cowboys had a losing streak high of 5 and a winning streak high of 2. They never won more than 2 games in a row last year. So there's that.
That's not good.
I will tell you these numbers are across the board. The winning streak number doesn't get too high.
I'm going to go 7 on the losing streak.
Okay, so you would take the over.
And on the winning streak, I can't get past 3.
And you would take the over on that one, too. They have 3 for the Cowboys' losing streak number.
3.
Do you think they will lose 7 games in a row at some point in the season? Or you think
I just think it's possible.
Okay, no, this is more so like what they think the highest will be. The highest
Yeah,
one.
I would take the over because, I mean, you've got a stretch of Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders.
Mm-hmm.
You mean to tell me you don't think that they can... It's possible that they could lose every one of those, right?
So Eagles, Chiefs...
Oops, I think that's only 6. Yeah, make it 6, not 7.
Okay, so Eagles, Chiefs, Lions, Vikings, Chargers, Commanders. Yeah, but I think the odds would tell you they're not going to lose 6 in a row there.
I would agree.
So I think that's why they set it at 3, that you're most likely to lose about 3 of those in a row, break it up somewhere in the middle, probably around the Vikings, and then, yeah, I think the high mark would probably be 6 that you would lose. But things have really gone off the rails there if that's the case. The low, or the winning streak, they had at 2.5 as their number to bet on.
Okay.
Can you find a stretch where the Cowboys could win much more than 3 games?
Does the preseason count?
Preseason does not factor into this, no. Because
I mean, Giants, Bears, Packers, Jets stretch.
you could open 4-0.
Panthers.
Or no, sorry, I forgot the Eagles is the opener. So you could open 4-1. I do think 5.
What a Packers, Jets, Panthers stretch.
I think you could go. I think you absolutely could win all 5 of those games. I don't think it will happen. I think you'll probably go 4-1 during that stretch. So Packers probably the most likely of the losses. Cowboys are. That's what stinks about the Cowboys' schedule this year. It is set up to start off 4-2 or better.
Tease you.
Yeah, I think it absolutely will tease some Cowboys fans. Heck, they could even sneak one against the Commanders on October 19th at home. It's the home game.
It's possible.
We don't know if Jaylen Daniels is going to have his wrong guy. Jayden Daniels. We definitely don't know about Jaylen Daniels.
Remember the way we figure that out. Remember how you remember in your brain?
Help me.
Jaylen has an L.
So he's used to losing.
We always want Kansas to lose.
Okay. But I also want the Commanders to lose all the time.
Yeah, but you want Kansas to lose more.
You're correct on that.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had the disdain for Washington as the other teams because they really haven't been that good in my lifetime.
Yeah,
Washington just, I know that's what the storied rivalry is supposed to be. Cowboys and, was Redskins forever.
Right, but now they have Coach Kingsbury there.
Yeah, so I honestly, if there's a team I'm rooting for in the division more than the others, besides the Cowboys, it is
the Eagles.
I don't know why you do this to me every day. So yeah, I think I'd take the over. I think I'm with you. I'd probably take the over on both. I really think the longest losing streak for the Cowboys will be 3 exactly, though, this year. Others of interest or note, the Houston Texans. Last year, their longest losing streak was 2. Their longest winning streak was 3. This year, they've set the over-under at 2 for the longest losing streak and 3.5 for the winning streak.
Okay. Texans are a really intriguing team to me.
They are. I agree with that.
Just what you were talking about with Jayden Daniels, same thing kind of feels like everybody is trying to tap the brakes a little bit because of the way it went last year with the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
And so it'll be interesting to see if he and the Texans are able to bounce back.
Yep. I think that's I'm cautious towards Jayden Daniels because of C.J. Stroud. I know that's definitely reasoning for me. I mean, it's not completely because of him, because cliches and adages become that way because they're based in truth. Stereotypes, cliches, adages, they're all based in truth somewhere along the way. Doesn't mean they're always true or you count it on 100% or anything like that. But the sophomore slump is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't happen to everybody, but we have seen it enough, especially in the NFL, that the phrase sophomore slump exists and survives. And C.J. Stroud absolutely had it, so that's where I'm curious if Jayden Daniels has it. Kansas City Chiefs, they never lost more than 1 game in a row. They never lost consecutive games last year. Their longest winning streak was 9. This year, they have it at 1.5 for the losing streak and 4.5 for the winning streak. That feels like I would take the over on that one and bet it pretty hard. It is the bottom line. We'll get to that beef from a former Texas Tech football player towards Jamie coming up next on 100.7 The Score.
Bringing you the truth, or something like the truth. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
It's a Thursday with the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score and 107thescore.com. 100.7 The Score mobile app, powered by Happy State Bank. Alongside Jamie Lent, I'm Chois Woodman. The good guy across the way, taking care of us. It's Thomas Dye.
Good. That's good.
That's what it says on his hat. It's good. It's a golf brand, right?
Yeah. It's the like YouTubers or something. I don't know.
Okay.
I got it for my birthday, so
Nice.
At least it's not the writing's up, right side up. I do not get these hats everybody's wearing now, but the writing's upside down.
Yeah, you want to explain that one to us, young pup?
the upside down hat.
Yeah, is it True brand? What's the brand? It's based out of Dallas.
Yeah,
where everything's like an upside down.
It started with the Dallas hat, and I think it just sold a lot, and so they just made different types.
Everything. Yeah, the Rangers have one. I think there's a Tech one out there. I don't understand it.
I don't either. I don't have one, so
it just seems odd to me.
But there's a trend.
To me, that would,
because then you have to look upside down on them.
To me, that would feel like you're dissing them.
Yeah, that's what I think. The crisscross trend is back too, where guys people are wearing their jerseys all backwards. So not on the field, but out in public.
Just wear the jerseys backwards.
Yes. So
crisscross would wear their pants backwards.
Correct. Just jerseys.
Which just seems like that
sounds terrible, especially when you go to the bathroom.
Miserable.
But the last name is across the chest.
Maybe they just want the last name to be seen. I don't know. It's a trend. It's weird.
It is definitely a one I don't get also. So, all right, let's quit being old and get to a question of the day.
Time now for Jamie's question of the day on 100.7 The Score. Brought to you by someone not named Jamie and presented by Connecticut of West Texas. Life's hard, your water shouldn't be.
Jamie, you can gamble on anything nowadays.
Yes, I can. As long as Mrs. Lent says it's okay.
Of course. The Bolitnikoff Award watch list, or not the watch list, the odds to win the Bolitnikoff are out, as well as the Mackey Award are out. Texas Tech has guys on both lists. Caleb Douglas is in at 80-1 on the Bolitnikoff list, and the Mackey Award has our guy Terrence Carter Jr. at 25-1, which is 10th best odds in the country. So my question to you guys, we're getting all of these preseason awards. Who is the most likely player, in your opinion, if someone is going to win a postseason award? Who is going to win what award? And you don't have to name it. You can just tell me best linebacker or lineman or whatever if you don't know exactly what they are. But which Texas Tech player has the best chance to win the postseason award, in your opinion, for the best at their position? Or it could be best in college football if you want to say Heisman or whatever.
What's the linebacker award?
That one came out yesterday. It's the Dick Butkus Award.
Okay. I think it's the Butkus Award, and I think it's Jacob Rodriguez. I mean, clearly he's very highly thought of, right?
Yeah.
And I think with what you have with defensive tackles, who one of the main jobs of defensive tackles is take on offensive linemen and keep them off your linebackers. I think if Jacob Rodriguez can stay healthy, he's going to have a massive season cleaning up ball carriers. His team's going to be good.
I like the way you phrased that, cleaning up ball carriers.
Yeah. His team is going to be good. He's going to be playing on a high-profile team. I'm going to go with Jacob Rodriguez.
Okay. Thomas?
I think it might be Lee Hunter. I think because he's huge and he's so fast for what is he 300 something pounds?
He's close, yeah.
Yeah,
300.
He's really fast. I saw him while I was driving over to the field. So I think he might win something. Hopefully.
Plus his 3-point shooting ability.
Yeah.
He is the fat Steph Curry. His words, not ours. I won't get in trouble. God, that was a great line. I like that one. I'm going to go with a third different one. I'm going to go with... I do think Rodriguez... I think either one of those guys, it wouldn't be shocking if they were at the peak of their position at the end of the year. Just crazy that you can have multiple in these conversations. And I'll throw a third one in Terrence Carter in there. I do think... and this is, I like John Carlos Miller a lot. I think he's going to be more of a primary blocker for you. He will catch some passes, but I think you're going to see Terrence Carter moved all over the offense where he can play inside receiver, kind of similar to what we saw with Jason Morrow in his time here, where he'll be just a matchup nightmare for a lot of teams. But I think Carter's got much better speed than what we saw out of Jason Morrow. So he's the rare combination of big and fast. So I think you're going to see him. Here's the catch, if the Mackey Award says he puts his hand in the dirt enough times. Remember that?
Lists him as
he's
a tight end.
Yeah, I guess we don't have the preseason list out for the Mackey yet, but if he's actually listed for the tight end award, then he'll have a shot. I don't know. I kind of want to pick Caleb Douglas, too, for that Biletnikoff. Something about that number 5 jersey.
Yeah, it just seems like there's so many good receivers.
Yeah, they're the two best players in the country are probably a receiver right now. And Smith and Anderson, right, at Alabama, I believe.
Okay.
Jeremiah Smith at Ohio State. So there you go. I think Jacob Rodriguez obviously is, man, he is as good of a returning player as you've had in a long time. Have you ever had a preseason All Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year? You've had a couple of postseason, or have you only had one? I think one postseason, and that was Dwayne Slay.
I think I would bet he's the first preseason.
I think he is. I don't think you've ever had one. And you got more teams in the league now. It's probably harder to make that list. Lee Hunter's 325. I'll take Hunter, someone says. Joey McGuire, Coach of the Year. That'd be a Big 12 Coach of the Year. Is he getting National Coach of the Year, though? Because this was more of a national question. I think if he wins the league, it'll be Big 12 Coach of the Year. I mean, if you put together an 11-1 or 12-0 season, then yeah, I bet he would be National Coach of the Year. Someone says I'll be making some for Friendship Baseball boosters. These are those hats you're talking about, Jamie. It showcase tournaments this summer in Dallas, Fort Worth, Alabama, Florida, etc. Those hats were all over.
Yeah,
it's a trend.
Mm-hmm.
But Jamie says you do you. So
yeah, have at it.
Wasn't quite as good. Choice York, too kind. Wasn't quite as good as what? I can't remember what we were talking about 13 minutes ago. I apologize. Help clarify. Someone says, I will add like Choice. I would have confidence in making at least one and more than likely fail just as bad on the field goal attempt. What's your number? I wish you would have gotten out there and tried the extra point.
If you gave me 15 tries, I bet I could get an extra point.
15? Yeah. I bet you could. Oh, yeah, you kept saying you can't.
I just can't. I don't get good loft.
Get your lob wedge out, man.
I'd be a much better onside kick guy.
Yeah. It is. That's funny. That is the, God, what's his name from Longest Yard? Who said it Tuesday? It was like...
Ralphie or...
Yeah.
What is it?
Dang it. I don't know. Anyway, he's the one that they brought out for the onside kick in the movie. Yeah. It looked like my second. Ryan Williams. I don't know why I said Anderson. Ryan Williams, Alabama wide receiver. That's the one I'm thinking about. Thank you. Just blanked on it. Choice, I heard you missed a 40-yard field goal. Well, at least you were close. Or were you at least close? Or was it as bad as Jamie and pretty much everyone else expected. They expected.
I have been bragging on you that you got it all Brucey. You got it all the way to the back of the end zone. I claim it was about 5 yards short, but the other ones were left something to be desired. Let's get to a dad joke and actually some more college football talk on the other side of that. 100.7 Score.
Getting to the point, but taking the scenic route to get there. This is the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score.
On we go to hour number 2. You're hanging out with the Bottom Line on 100.7 The Score and 107thescore.com. 100.7 The Score mobile app. Powered by Happy State Bank. We're watchable on TV. Fox 34 News Now. YouTube, Fire Stick, your Roku, 950 on your AM dial. However you join us, we are glad that you've decided to make us part of your Thursday on this last day of July. Jamie Lent is to my right. I'm Chois Woodman. Thomas Dye taking care of us this afternoon. You can also hit us up if you'd like to. Your thoughts, your comments, your questions. Welcome on the Aids Flooring Center chat line. Take that mobile app anywhere with you. Even listening out in Frog Eye, Alabama.
Frog Eye.
Jamie, we are, about 57 minutes away from the trade deadline, and the Rangers still have not made a move. Sounds like they were in talks, but getting down to the nitty-gritty.
I thought it was like 6 o'clock.
Oh, am I wrong? I thought it was 4 o'clock Eastern.
I was thinking it was like 6 o'clock Eastern.
We are about to find that out. Trade deadline time is...
I think you got like 2 hours and 57 minutes.
5 o'clock. So, Jamie's correct.
Central.
Oh, we got plenty of time. What am I panicking for? We're not inside an hour. We're inside of 3 hours. I think it used to be at 3 o'clock. Is
Maybe
that what?
so. Maybe
I
so.
guess I just kind of assumed, which is always a bad thing. Okay, no, we're good. So maybe on Tech Talk that will keep you updated of a Rangers trade that hopefully happens at some point. Some of the best pieces are...
It doesn't mean they can't do it in the next 57 minutes.
Yeah, I would be fine if they get it done in the next 57 minutes. Pepsi Man says, I would quit my job to go see my Yankees. Well, he would have... Chiwa, get us a good Jamie rant stirred up. I saw a fat kid hit a dinger on Tuesday. Go ahead, Jamie. It's all yours.
That's great. Great for the young man. I'm glad that he did it.
I wish we had a lie detector test in here right now.
Draw me off sides. I'm not rooting against...
Portly young adolescents?
Yes, I'm not rooting against them. I'm not hating on them. Sometimes I feel it's unfair when they're younger kids competing and, the girth gives them a major advantage.
Girth has always given people an advantage. Well, probably not in races, but...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a solid point, I suppose, for someone. Hey, Jamie, I got this list, because that's what I do. 10 most hated foods in America. I want to see if you eat anything on this list.
I bet you there's going to be one thing on here I like. I'm going to say one. Under one, Thomas, for Jamie.
Oh, I want to see what Thomas has, too.
I don't know. I think you might like 2.
So I want if you do eat it or if you have tried it. Both right here. At number 10, sushi.
I've never tried. Will never try.
Have tried and do eat.
I'm allergic to sushi.
Like shellfish
That's what
or
I would
all
say,
fish
too.
or what?
Shellfish and sesame seeds.
Oh, okay.
So
9.
Sushi and shally. He's allergic to.
That was almost bad. Chitlins. Chitlins.
What is chitlins again?
I think pig intestines, I believe.
Yeah.
Apparently, like it sounds like it smells like its name sounds when you're cooking it.
Okay.
That's what I've heard.
Great.
Chitlins. It's a soul food. Never tried. Same here. 8, blue cheese. Love.
Never tried it.
Weigh in on the blue cheese.
Doesn't seem gross to me, but I'm just not interested.
I mean, it is moldy cheese. So.
Yeah, I'm out.
7 is oysters.
No.
Okay.
That texture, I think, would make me hurl.
It's kind of like snot, yeah. I have tried. It's not my favorite thing. 6, caviar.
No.
Never tried. 5, squid. Definitely tried. Like it. You've never had fried squid? Calamari? I actually think you would like that.
Maybe so.
4 is tofu. Get that out of here. Worst thing ever made. Josh likes it, though. 3 is sardines.
Why? That's just minnows, right?
In a can? No, I don't think it's minnows. I think it's a...
Okay.
Maybe it is. I don't know. 2 is liver. I've eaten deer liver. That's it. That's about it. Just took
No,
it
thanks.
straight out and threw it on the fire. And it has a strange taste to it. You
Why
never
eat it
tried it?
then?
I've never tried it.
Because I was trying it. I don't think I've had it more than once. And number 1, anchovies.
0 for 10.
0 for 10.
0 for 10.
I thought there would be one weird one on here. Like cucumbers, but
1 for 10 for me.
1 for 10.
Which one have you had?
I've had calamari before.
Okay.
Okay. You like?
It's fried, probably.
Yeah, I
that's
liked
right.
it, yeah.
Okay. Anchovies, I love an anchovy byproduct. Which I think it's just squished up anchovies mostly. Worcestershire sauce?
Caesar? Salad?
Caesar salad.
Whose sauce?
Worcestershire. That's like crushed up anchovies.
Okay. Didn't know that.
It's good flavor. Mash some sardines up with mustard, Tabasco, and put them on a saltine. Great hiking snack. That's from Shelley.
Interesting.
I'd give it a try.
I'm sure you would.
You're not going to, huh?
I'm going to pass.
Even if it's labeled as a hiking snack, you're going to...
No, it's good.
You would go without eating anything on a mountain, too, would you? If it came down to foods you didn't like versus getting protein in your body.
I think if I was ever in that situation where I had to do
Eat some grubs.
something to stay alive,
Yeah.
I think I would do it. I think I've seen it enough on TV to realize you can survive it just fine. Whether it's, like you say, grubs or something like that.
Yeah. Someone says they're trying to double down on getting you going on a rant. I mean, this thing was a nuke. Good pitcher, too. Couldn't play his way out of a wet paper bag on the field, though. Play his way out of
Do
a
they have
wet paper.
DHs in Little League baseball now?
Yeah, you do, I think.
I do.
I'm pretty sure you can hit 10 in Little League, if I remember correctly. Might even be able to hit more than that.
I miss the old days.
Everybody plays.
Miss the old days.
Where guys are sitting on the
Neftali
bench.
Felice stepping to the plate, putting a helmet on, and
Popping off.
barely could get on his head because his hair was so big.
Oh, my gosh.
Looking like he had never held a bat in his hand in his life.
I want...
Or Greg Maddux, up there with the chance to bunt a guy over, and Maddox able to get it down perfectly.
See,
and you're like, you had mad respect for him. Right?
I miss it a little bit. I want like a 2-week stretch during the summer where all pitchers hit. just
a
bring us
2-week stretch.
the pitcher weeks.
Pitcher week instead of Shark Week. It's
Yeah,
Pitcher Week.
pitcher week where we get like 2 weeks where pitchers are all hitting. We eliminate DHs for 2 weeks during the summer.
Yeah, and all the good teams skip their aces in their rotation just to make sure they don't get hit.
Yeah, pretty well. And then there's always Shohei Ohtani, who's getting hurt now. Anybody heard anything on that? Hope he's all right. It's good for baseball. It is
I heard the Rangers trying to trade for him. He's damaged goods now.
Let's go. All the way in. It's the bottom line. We got some headlines for you next on 100.7 The Score.
This has been the Bottom Line Podcast from 100.7 The Score. Go to 100-7thescore.com for more from the Double T Sports Network.